It's about time because we're going there.
Well. We have been podcasting for 4 years, and I just want to take a moment and say thank you for being part of this podcast community. And I have to give a special shout out to my co-host for this season, my friend Lauren Bronson Petrous.
Oh, such fun.
Okay, so I have to confess that I did not want to do this episode.
No, you did not. Like,
No.
you were actively like, what on earth are we doing?
I just want the record to state that I have been
You were
boycotting.
against, yes.
Yes. You and producer Madi. Producer Madi's been talking about this probably for the last 4 seasons.
We are aligned.
She said, Bianca, you need to do your favorite things episode. And I'm like, who cares what my favorite things are? Like, people aren't going to care about this. People aren't going to care about this. Then when we were ideating this mind shift season, I realized I had to do a mind shift because
You lit this out.
And then when you phrased it as gatekeeping, I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to gatekeep.
Friends
You're right.
don't gatekeep, babe.
Friends don't gatekeep.
And here's the thing. There's those of us who, back in the day, those of you, I'm going to age myself here, but 17 magazine or in Vogue magazine, sometimes they'll have the celebrity purse bag falls out. And it's like, this is my favorite lipstick. Like, this is my favorite mint. This is my favorite
The what's
pen.
in your bag
The
segment
what's in your bag
were what I skipped over.
Okay, and that's what I like literally would analyze and write down that I need to get. So there's going to be people like you and there's going to be people like me, and this is for the people like me. I
Great.
just want to hear about favorite things, but more than that.
Wait, hold on. I'm just going to tell everyone, we're going to put a poll on Instagram. Okay? We're putting a poll on Instagram as in who likes the favorite things episodes. And I personally believe that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to side with me. You personally think that people are going to side with you. But Instagram will be the final tally. But this is going to be a short episode, but one chock full of things that you love and things that I love, because friends don't let friends gatekeep.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Exactly. And this is just literally doing what you and I do constantly. We're on each other's
That's true.
couch. We're sending each other voice memos
That's
being
true.
like, did you try this new product? Oh my gosh.
Have
I
you
love
watched
this
this
new
show?
book. Have you, this
Yes.
is a song
Yes.
to encourage you.
Yes.
So again, I'm an ambassador of the people. So I expect in the Instagram poll results that you guys will align with me. Anyways. Okay. So favorite things. First, we are women who love our morning routines. Morning routine is really big for us. We even like our drama and we call it ritual. Like,
Yes.
rituals are important for us.
Yes.
So when you think about your morning ritual, getting ready on a Sunday morning before you preach, what is your favorite part of your preparation, of your routine Sunday mornings?
Okay, so we're clarifying that Sunday looks different.
Yes, because
Okay.
you are a preacher, you are a pastor, your
Yes.
Sunday mornings look different from the
I
rest.
just wanna
I'm sleeping in. I'm sleeping in.
You
I'm
are
not
sleeping
doing
in,
what you're
yes.
doing. Yeah.
So my favorite thing is I set my alarm clock. I don't want to say it's my favorite thing, but if it's ritual, it's the thing that we do with regularity
Yes.
and consistency, and we love it, is I wake up at 3:50 a.m. on Sunday morning.
So gross. That is insane.
It's in the stillness of literally the nighttime. I don't think Jesus is up at this time. But
Bianca, the only time I would ever do that is if I have a flight at some
Right.
No, it's horrible that
Right.
you do this to yourself, but go ahead.
But I color code my notes. And so from about 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., it's just me going over my notes and color coding it, spending time with the Lord. And then I love to get to church by 6:30 so I could anoint the chairs and pray over the building before people get there.
I love it. Okay. Now, for the rest of us who are not preachers and pastors on a Sunday morning, what is your favorite part of your morning ritual Monday through Friday?
I love to work out. So I work out about 5 to 6 days a week. And my favorite can I give you two? Because
Please.
it's going to be like working out in the morning, and then afterwards I make a trophy. That is
Trophies. I love that.
Yeah, so we're not going to gatekeep. The protein I convinced you to get is the protein that my sister convinced me to get. It's called Owen. It's only what you need. They have it at Whole Foods. They have
That's
it on
amazing.
Amazon. It's amazing.
32 grams of protein, 0 sugar. We are not sponsoring any of the things that we're talking about, by the way.
But
Nothing
if
is sponsored.
they want to sponsor this podcast,
Sponsor
call
us.
us sister. Owen protein shakes. I swear by it. It's 32 grams of protein. I love it. It's vegan. I love it. I add that to some espresso, and I got my Profi in the morning. Those are my rituals. Okay, but what about you?
Oh, okay. I have to do a gratitude journal in the morning.
Oh, that's so good.
Every single
Yes.
morning before I start my day, what I do for my living, I literally am dealing with like high tension, crisis, heavy things. And so I have to ground myself in the morning.
That's great.
And I always write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. It just keeps me steady.
Okay.
All right. What is the song that you have on repeat right now? Music, you and I love music. We're always sending each other songs, but like, is there one right now that's like your favorite go-to?
Okay, wait. I don't want to be like the glory hog here, but the one song I sent you, I mean, if there was ever a Lauren Jean Bronson Petrous song, I listened to it and I heard it. I'm like, we both love music. So I actually heard my song and then I heard your song and I'm like, this is a Lauren song. But okay, to answer your question, at the time of this recording, my favorite song right now is Slower I Go by SU Worship.
Yes. So
And the chorus is the slower I go, the faster I arrive. And I feel like in this season, I've been going. And the Lord's just saying, stop, go at the pace of grace. I'm with you. So I'm slowing down. I listen to that song every morning as a reminder. Okay, but drum roll. Okay, tell the people your favorite song right now.
Okay, no, the one that you gave me. That's why you're so excited.
Yes.
Okay, no, I love Love Notes by Upper Room. Is that what you knew what I was going to say?
I knew
because you wanted credit.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
It was honestly, okay, it just, in this season, so you shared frequently about how your word for the year is whole.
Yeah.
My word for the year was romance. And so it was just so beautiful. And what that means is like just finding romance in small and big ways. And so this song, literally called Love Notes, is a song just between me and the Lord and the love notes that I feel like he gives. Also, I'm like, this is going to be probably heresy and people are going to judge me for this, but I love, if I had to pick another song that's always on repeat for me, it's Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
And that's vile. And I know you're going to judge me as a pastor.
No, not
but
judgment. No,
I
judgment.
love that song.
No judgment. I just
Literally.
want to highlight one's a worship song and one's like
That's
rock.
me though. Like, it's me in a nutshell.
I just also want to highlight that your word was romance and you're wearing a ruffled shirt.
Listen.
And because I saw your ruffled shirt, I said, oh my gosh, I have a ruffled shirt. And so I'm giving Liberace. I'm giving Vegas.
And I'm giving Dead Poet Society,
Yes.
French Revolution.
Absolutely.
Viva la French Revolution. What is it? No, you're the one that's good at
Viva
it.
la Revolution.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. But we're so extra.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of extra, we both love to entertain.
Listen,
We don't gatekeep. We don't
the
gatekeep.
photos we send each other
Exactly.
of how we decorated, what we're wearing, what we're cooking,
What we made.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Yes.
So, okay, everyone knows that you love to cook. I am one of the blessed on earth because I get to partake of your cooking frequently and it's divine. If you had to pick a favorite recipe or a favorite thing that's your go-to to cook, like if let's say you're bringing 6 people over for a dinner party, what is your favorite thing to make for them?
Oh, I feel like I'm getting a curveball because I like themes. We've had this discussion.
We love a
before.
theme.
We love a theme. Whether we dress up or just the food is the
We
theme.
love a theme.
I love a cohesive menu.
And what does it look like? It's like music, how we dress.
Oh yes, everything.
The
Florals,
menu,
the florals, even candles. Like I did like this very like dark kind of like mobster kind of meal one time, and I had black candles. I needed black candles, red roses. I wanted that very like intense.
And
in
your
face.
menu was like Italian.
Oh yes, and menu was Italian, the whole thing. So if I had to pick something to make, in fact, actually. Okay, maybe because it's very like now, but like I made you a spicy vodka rigatoni,
Oh my gosh.
and that has to be the thing that I'm making for my friends because it's delicious. It's unctuous. It's velvety in the
fantasize
mouth.
about it.
It is delicious. It's
divine.
spicy.
It's everything.
You don't even need a protein with it. It's really really good. I like that. And then I also
Wait, are you gonna like give the people the recipe? Because I want the recipe. So can you like
Wait,
put
wait,
it out
wait.
into the world? Because that's
can I call you out because this is the note gatekeeping.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell
okay,
the world
wait,
on
wait,
you.
wait.
That you actually made this recipe.
tried.
You tried. Friends, I have to stop yelling. I have to stop yelling.
I know,
I'm just
me
so
too.
excited. She tried making the recipe. And then when she sent me a picture of ingredients, I was like, no.
No. She literally was like, yeah,
Good
that's
try.
not the ingredients. No, she's like, yeah, that's not the ingredients you would use for that. It's like, oh, that's not the right onion.
It was still love, though. I mean, it was still love because I was proud of you. It was
yeah,
delicious.
you were proud of me, but at the same time, like definitely judging hardcore.
A little
We
shade.
don't use shallots. We would use white onion, Lauren.
Sweet onion.
Sweet onion.
Sweet
That's what it was.
onion. Lauren Jean.
I'm telling you though, listen, you have to post that recipe though because it is better than any pasta. I've
Easy
ever had.
peasy.
Jenny.
Easy peasy. I absolutely will. Okay. Now, I've never had your short ribs.
It's amazing.
Okay, so you have to make that recipe for
It's
it.
in a red wine sauce for 8 hours and you serve it over a Parmesan risotto.
I mean, the fact that you're doing a braised meat and a risotto.
I mean,
for
I get some points for
hospitality,
me, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so real quick with a hostess tip. I love you talked about flowers, candles. Like if you had to give like one go-to favorite hostess tip, like what is it?
Actually, I'm good. Well, now everyone's gonna think that I'm just like that. I'm just hyping you up. But like when I went to your house, you had a tea kettle in my room. You had bottled water. You had my favorite snacks. I was not expecting any of this. And you had fresh flowers, a handwritten note. And so I'm going to say having, I moved into my house about 5 months ago, my new house about 5 months ago. And I don't have, it's not how I would want it to be. But after going to your house and being hosted by you, I have like such a good bar of what I would eventually like to do.
Gosh, that's so sweet.
My hosting tip was taken from you.
Stop. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we would not be us and we would not be authentic. We would not be doing a friendship Friends Don't Gatekeep episode if we did not talk about makeup or hair for 2 seconds.
Okay.
So fellas, no, I know you're going to hate it. Fellas, bear with us for like 3 minutes. I promise it's just going to be like 3 minutes. Okay. Again, we're going to validate that you hate this so much, but I love it.
Okay.
And you love me.
Okay.
And you love your listeners.
And you've done this entire season with me. You've taken time out of your busy schedule. We've flown to Michigan to record episodes, Nashville to record episodes. We've been on Riverside together doing episodes. Like,
yeah,
let's go.
Okay.
Fine.
I love it. All right. So this is us literally voice memo each other. What is your favorite makeup? But also I need to highlight, since we're on this lash journey with you, because we all know that you love your lashes. So give us, what is your favorite lash anything? Like, is it your actual lashes? Is it
okay?
serum?
I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you two.
I knew it.
Of my
I knew it. She's going to give 2.
I can give 10, but I'm going to give 2 of my favorite things. So I discovered this lash serum. It's called Grande Lash. So Grand with an E. Grande Lash MD. It's a serum. I think I bought it not too long ago at Sephora, but it's on Amazon. 3 ounces is like $50. 6 ounces is like $85.
Oh my god!
It's a lash serum that lasts anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on the size. And I put it on every night. And I have noticed that my natural lashes have gotten thicker, longer, and fuller in just the 3 months that I've been using it. So I love it. And the second thing is, when I want more of a dramatic lash, like today for the podcast, I had to stop wearing fake eyelashes all the time because I developed an allergy to the latex.
Oh.
And so I found a latex-free glue by Duo. I mean, you can get that stuff on Target and Amazon. I love it. I swear by it. It's the best thing.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Love.
Natural Lash, Grande Lash MD, Fake Lash, latex-free Duo glue. Okay, your turn. Go.
Okay, no, but I love it. I love the passion, because she was giving me sass about asking the question, and here she is with her 2 answers.
Yeah, okay.
So my first, hair is very important to me. You know, I talk about it all the time. My go-to hair product it's Kerastase serum. It's a hair serum. It's in a gold bottle. It's just the most beautiful thing. It's Kerastase hair serum. It's the smoothest, shiniest, most luscious thing. And then if I had to pick a second one, I am obsessed with Summer Fridays lip balm. I know everyone's saying it's overhyped, but it's Summer Fridays lip balm.
I've
It
never
smells
heard of
amazing.
No, never. I feel
I
like you've been gatekeeping for me.
Oh my gosh, have I? Well, you definitely gatekeep the serum, so
Yes,
we have to give that to each
okay,
other. Okay,
great.
okay. Next question. We both travel very often for work.
Yes.
What is your go-to must-have favorite travel item? Like, you cannot
It's
get
not
on a plane without it.
luxurious at all, but I have to have antibacterial wipes. So I travel with them all the time. Nobody tells you how dirty an airplane is, and I'm not just talking about bacteria. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It is a capsule of bacteria.
No,
I'm not even kidding you.
Filth.
It is. So I keep hand wipes with me all the time, and I will wipe down the window blind. I wipe down the seats, the buckle,
the armrest,
the
tray,
everything. I open up the
Yes,
tray, I
me
clean
too.
it. Yes. Okay, that's mine.
Huge.
And you're a clean freak as well. So I'm gonna assume that yours is somewhere along those lines.
Well, this is where I literally live on a plane, so like I have to have 3, and I'm so with you. I have to have those little Lysol wipes that are in the package.
yep.
The Touchland hand sanitizer, obsessed, and then I always travel with is it Caudalie? That's
Caudalie. It's French.
Oh my gosh, I have to work on my French. Oh my gosh, sorry, bear with me, French people. I'm sorry. Caudalie. It's the face spray, and it's the mist with the eucalyptus. It is hands down my favorite thing.
Wait, do you spray that on the plane in front of people?
Oh my gosh, no, I do. Listen, so
no, you don't. Are you that annoying person
I
that
am
sprays
but
things?
it doesn't it's not like obtrusive. Like, it's not like it's like a perfume that's like going throughout the plane. It's
Lauren?
not. No, listen, this is my process. I sit down, I wipe everything like you.
Okay.
Then I take my Touchland hand sanitizer.
Okay.
My hands are now good. Then I take my face spray. It's just shit. It wakes me up. It literally gets me ready for the flight, and then I always spray my face again before we land.
Okay.
It's the best.
No gatekeeping here, friends.
Okay. Favorite book you've read this year? We read so much. I know this is kind of a hard question.
You know, actually, Lauren, I have not been reading like I usually do, so I've been listening. But the one book that I actually read and listened to was Necessary Endings by Dr. Henry Cloud.
Yeah.
It's an older book. It's about 10 years old, but I've never read it. And my counselor had given it to me, and it was a game changer. In fact, I texted you and I said, you need to get this book.
I got it. It's amazing. Amazing.
Your book?
Okay. Literally, it's not just because the name of our season was Mind Shifts. Like Erwin McManus's Mind Shift book, I think it came out years ago.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
That's great.
I just love him, and
great.
it was a fantastic book. Okay, if you could have dinner with someone alive or dead, who would it be? And you can't say Jesus.
I was going to say Jesus.
No,
Lauren.
I knew you were. And Jesus lives inside of us already. Like, you can't pick
Don't
Jesus.
Jesus juke me.
He's in us. He's in us. What would you? Who would you pick?
Okay,
Live or
I'm
dead?
going to pick 2, a man and a woman. Man, hands down, my Bible boyfriend, Paul the Apostle. I talk about him all the time. I actually think we would bump heads. I think he's an Enneagram 8.
I think he is too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm attracted to challengers. It's it's so annoying because you're an Enneagram 8.
Hey, it's your wing.
I know. But I would just like to pick his brain, and I think he is a hallmark for me for enduring such pain and rising and being so resilient that I would just love to learn.
Yeah.
And the second would be Cleopatra. I watched a documentary on her life and who she was.
I loved it.
I know you watched it too.
Oh my
I know you
gosh.
watched it too. Yes. But how she strategically aligned herself as it having like autonomy and power, and yet love bonding her with other people, and how she was kind of exiled, not kind of exiled, she was exiled and yet still maintained her dignity. I think that was just really, really beautiful.
Oh, so good.
Who would you want to have dinner with?
Honestly, I hate this question. Because I am a history nerd. Like, I have so many people I would choose, but if right now, the person that's coming to mind is, I love C.S. Lewis. His writings, his teachings, like his story has just been a huge effect on my life, and I would just love to sit down and talk to him.
And you're an Anglophile, so you love all things English. You would like to live in the UK.
You know, you're so right, because the other person I was thinking of was Queen Elizabeth I.
Why am I
or the second. I would take that
Princess
too.
Diana.
I would take.
We
all
love
of
the
them.
princess people.
Me
The
too.
people, the princesses of the what is it? The people's princess.
The people's princess.
Yes.
Okay, to round us out, and thank you for bearing with me. I already can tell. Look, you're already like getting fast. You're like getting fast. You're like, I want to wrap this up because I already hate that I have to do this episode. I hear it in your voice. No, we have one more question.
Okay.
And the people are going to be on my side. They love this. When you review your 4 years of podcasts, do you have a favorite episode?
I have 2 episodes that come to the top. The first one was I was able to interview a husband and a wife who were incarcerated. To their own admission, they committed a crime, but the punishment far outweighed the crime. And the wife was incarcerated for, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head, I mean, I want to say this was like season 3. She was incarcerated for several years, but her husband was incarcerated for 22 years. And they stayed married and they had kids together, and they really fought for love. So much so that when he was exonerated and released, she ended up running for local politics, if I'm not mistaken, in the district of Sola down in New Orleans, and I'm NOLA down in New Orleans. And I just really loved seeing a commitment to love, even through a lot of opposition. And then the second favorite episode was when I got to interview my stepson Parker, and having honest conversation about the highs and lows of step parenting, and just seeing the man that he is today has been such a gift.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for bearing with me. I loved it. I loved it. What a great season. And thank you for allowing me to go on the ride. It was a joy.
It was a joy to have you. For all of our podcast friends and family, thank you for being in this season with us. We're so excited for the content that we're going to continue to bring.
Hold on, marketing.
Oh,
literally,
I can't
we're not
believe it.
sponsoring. We're
No.
not sponsoring, but
No.
like we need to hear
But
the people's favorite things.
We have favorite things. So because we have journeyed together and Lauren insisted on having a favorite things episode,
it's not my fault.
We are going to do a giveaway. My favorite thing and Lauren's favorite thing. I'm going to give away 5 lucky winners are going to get a Grande Lash MD Lash Serum. And what are we going to give away? What's your favorite thing that we're going to give away?
5 of the Caudalie face sprays.
Yes, but she's extra fancy. So I told her, girl, I got to pay for this. They're going to get the travel size. So you're going to get a travel size of the facial
You'll love
Caudalie facial spray, as well as Grande Lash MD and my most recent book, Grit Don't Quit. So tag each of us on social media so we know, and 5 lucky winners will be receiving a special gift. Thank you for being part of this season. We encourage you to subscribe, to like, to leave a positive review or a comment, and share this podcast season with your friends. Thanks so much for joining us. We can't wait to go there with you in following seasons.